What's up, Internet World? We're the News 19 Nerds. I'm Leroy.
I'm Michael.
So, one of the things that came out from Fandom over the weekend was a new game called Gotham Knights.
And that's how it's pronounced, just like that as the game comes up.
Jazz hand.
With jazz hand and neon. This is.
I wish one of us knew like special effects, so I could do the logo of Gotham Knights. And
I mean,
like,
if Anakin was worth anything, we could give it to him, but he's not. So there we go.
He ain't worth nothing.
Yeah.
He got a haircut.
Good for him. What was I gonna say? You threw me off when you talked about his haircut. Thanks. So this is from WB Games Montreal, who gave us Arkham Origins, a game that is, by most accounts, okay. It's not great. It's not like the top tier of the Arkham trilogy, but it's okay.
That would be Arkham Knight.
Yeah, but it's okay. I was like, Arkham Knight is your favorite? You liked the stealth missions as the Batmobile? Where you had to crawl around the building?
I love the story, though.
Yeah.
I really thought Barbara was gone.
Okay,
I
enjoyed. Yeah, spoilers for people who whatever.
For a game that's almost 10 years old. I honestly thought Barbara was gone, and I loved the mind. I loved City with the Joker and that whole thing, but I loved the whole idea of the Joker toxins taking over, and he's having to fight that along with fighting Scarecrow, and then Scarecrow has never been menacing like that before, and I really enjoyed that. He's always been kind of so I really enjoyed that.
Okay. So yeah, this is not a part of that storyline.
No.
But in this, Batman is dead. It's interesting that in both these games, Batman appears to be dead.
What I like about it is that even though these are Batman games, I like that we're getting away from Batman and going into other characters within the DC universe and showing, and hopefully this shows with people buying the game, playing it, and these are good games, that we can do a little bit more. Like, I would love to see a Wonder Woman game. Like, I would love to see a Justice League game. I mean, I would buy that.
Yeah.
I'd buy that over an Avengers game. Shot at you, Crystal Dynamics, friend of the show.
There's so many friends of the show that hate us.
I mean,
yeah.
You know what we need to be like the Mad Rapper. Just throw shots at everybody.
See, hopefully you get a response.
And just get a response, and then we'd be like, yeah, we talk trash about you. Come be on the show.
Yeah.
Our Zoom call number is.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. So yeah, Gotham Knights. Yeah. Hit the thing and fire this thing up and do all that jazz.
All right. You want the music or not?
Yeah, you can do the music. All right.
In breaking news, we've received reports of an explosion somewhere north of...
I know we can't get Kevin Conroy, but I was a little...
I mean, why can't we get Kevin Conroy?
I don't know.
Maybe he just has like little voice memos.
You know what we need to do? We need to get him to like just read every word possible. So when he goes, we can always have Kevin Conroy with us.
Okay.
An explosion rocked Gotham City earlier today.
We are now able to confirm that billionaire philanthropist Bruce Wayne is...
This part did get me because it caught me off guard.
When they said he was dead?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, huh.
It's like,
That's not how I expected this game to go
Bruce?
at all.
And this part.
Did you know this was Jason Todd?
In the alleyway, no. But I knew he was in it.
Okay.
If you're watching this, I'm dead.
Actually, some of our chatters told me when they commented on our that. I thought that was either him or Nightwing.
Okay.
When I destroyed the cave and everything it contained, we both know it won't take long for Gotham's criminals to realize the Batman is gone. And you can't count on the GCPD.
Jim's gone.
Yep.
Never trusted us since Jim died. Gotham will need its protectors more than ever. I'm leaving you the Belfry as base of operations.
This is what I loved about
Some of the technology is outdated.
this game. To me, this follows more Detective Comics. Because there's a Belfry where there's a team that fights
That's
out
the
of the
Bat
Belfry.
family?
Yeah.
Keep Gotham safe.
Out of the newer comics, Batwoman assembled a team with Batman's help, and they fought out of the Belfry where he had the Batcave. I get to fight as Jason M.F. Todd. The Red Hood.
See, I like this because this is in-engine. At least it looks like it would be in-engine.
Oh yeah, this looks like it's an engine. I like that I love this part. The man! Do that Jim Cotter gun. So supposedly Robin has hacked the JLA satellites and their supercomputer and is allowed and figured out how to teleport. That's why he's able to do that.
Let me get on this bat bike.
Mr. Freeze. Now I'm not gonna lie. I was all in, but this is the part that got me.
Oh, okay.
No one talks about them.
Talons.
So is this the nursery rhyme from the comic book?
Yeah, this is the Talons. I love them.
Not a whisper word is said. For if you try to crush them, then the talon strikes you dead.
That's when I was like I'm sold. Okay, I'm in. I'm in. Like I was in, but then I was like, oh y'all, you got me. And I love I love that these trailers, especially for the games and different things, have been using comics at the end. And because one, I think, and this is just me, I feel like Marvel does a very good job of their the beginning, the sound is like flipping through pages, and then it shows all the different. I'm not a real big fan of the new one where they dive into the M and all the letters. It's okay, but I love the fact there's an homage to where all this stuff came from, and it's the comics, and I love this ending. And I'm not a fan of DC's new where it's like Batman
Showing all the people?
Yeah, like it looks like it's from the 90s, and then it goes into this all these people, like it looks like crap. It really looks bad.
Okay.
I love that part of it.
Okay. So that's Gotham Knights, comes out 2021. I read an article today on IGN that gave a little bit more details. So it is drop in, drop out co-op if you want.
Yep.
You can play the whole game by yourself or bring somebody in. One of the big differences between this and Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League, that is 1 to 4 players. This is only 1 to 2. And when they talked
Cool
to
with that.
when they talked to the people, they were saying one of the reasons why is because they didn't want to fundamentally change how the game played in terms of the environments they were building when they were going from 1 or 2 players as opposed to you have to have a more massive environment with 4 players, which is cool.
I don't even need to play co-op.
Yeah, I do like that you can play this game completely single player.
I do too.
All 4 people are going to play differently. And you can kind of dress them up and make them your own specific version of whoever because you're going to be able to get gear and customize them, which is pretty cool.
I saw that in the gameplay because they also released a gameplay trailer.
Yeah.
And so I saw that. I watched because the gameplay trailer, which is about 8 minutes. We're not watching that.
Yeah.
Mr. Freeze plays a very big role in this game. My only concerns or problems is I love the character of Robin, and I know they had to figure out which one it is. I wish they and I know people are gonna be like, Tim Drake gets a bad rap, and I'm not knocking Tim Drake. I wish Damian had been in the game only because Damian adds a different dynamic.
Because that's his dad.
It's his dad, and Damian is an ass.
Yeah.
Damian is he's a jerk. He really is. And I think in a game like this where you have Jason, all these different personalities, I think one of the cool things is as you play with different combinations, I would have liked to have seen Damian with Jason Todd, Barbara with Damian, or vice versa. So like when you play as these different characters and their different personalities, how do they interact with each other? Does that change the gameplay? Does that change the cutscenes? Because we know Nightwing and Batgirl is an item at times. They have been known to date. Is the relationship different between a surrogate dad dying versus your real dad dying? And that's the only problem I have with this so far.
Because that Robin is Tim Drake.
I believe that Robin is Tim Drake. Because Damian is a murder child.
One thing that just dawned on me is you are essentially, that team of 4 is essentially 3 different Robins at a point, right?
Yeah.
All the 3 of those guys have been Robin. That's interesting.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm curious what the dynamics are going to be. I wish we had gotten, so in a previous video that either go up before or after this, who knows, whenever I put them up, we talked about the Suicide Squad, and we talked about, we like the dynamic between the 4 Suicide Squad members. I wish we had gotten to hear more of the talking between these people, even in the gameplay, if we got to see what kind of dynamics.
And see, that's the only thing I wish. My only problem with it is because these are such unique characters. From, and I'm trying to remember what Nightwing's real name is.
Dick Grayson.
Thank you. I was like, it just like literally. And the thing is, I can see the comic cover with Grayson on it, and the one where he loses his memory, where he got shot by KG Beast, and I'm like, I cannot still not remember that the Grayson is his name. Each of these characters are so unique. Barbara being the daughter of Jim Gordon. We know Jim Gordon's dead in this game. So how do they interact with one father dying, and she has basically 2 fathers of hers are dead. Her mentor and her real father. And what is that like with someone like Jason Todd, who looked up to Batman, changed everything to become a Robin, and then, hopefully it's in this game, the Joker basically almost killed him. And he left and became his own person. Like, how do each of these have very complicated relationships with Batman? Tim Drake was the one who figured out he was Batman. So I really want to. That's what I want to see. So hopefully in the next trailer, this is an announcement. They want to show off each individual. So I'm hoping, along with the different fighting styles, we get more of a more personality from them.
And I'm curious, is this going to be a cross-gen game in terms of, is it going to be on this current generation and next gen, or just current generation?
I think just next gen.
You think it's going to be next gen?
Yeah.
I don't think it's next gen.
Really?
Because based on that, like, I don't look great.
Yeah,
to be PS5 and Xbox One X. To me, it looks like PS4 and Xbox One, which is fine.
I think this is early. It's at 2021. I could see them bumping it.
Okay.
Because we're essentially September. It's basically September, so we're about to start the fall. Labor Day's coming up. You just now, even though, think about this. This game isn't coming out till next year. With game delays, we know it can be pushed back later. We just got a trailer this week for Call of Duty, a game we know is coming out in November.
Yeah.
And we know from before, Call of Duty games have dropped. Trailers have dropped months, and like, so this window is very short, and it's not getting a next gen bump like the rest of them. So I could see this being a rough, like, and then it being upgraded later on.
Okay.
But
Uh,
the Court of Owls is what sold me,
Mhm.
because this is to me, they did a good job of introducing them and showing how they can be menacing with the Talons, and I'm really excited to see how they introduce them into the Gotham universe.
Let us know what you think of the trailer. Are you excited for Gotham Knights when it comes out in 2021 or maybe 2022? Same thing like we asked for the Suicide Squad reaction video that I'll put up sometime. Who do you want to play as first?
Correct answer is Red Hood.
Okay, I was going to say Batgirl for me personally.
The correct answer is Red Hood.
All right. You guys can debate what the correct answer is below in the
You will be wrong if
in
you
the-
don't
in
say
the
Red Hood.
comments, on YouTube. But again, you can also find us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, WOTex.com. There's a bell around us somewhere so you know when we put up new videos. Subscribe, like, comment, all those things that we want you to do. And
Jason Todd is our spirit animal.